Good morning, guys. Welcome to Matrix Sports Cards on this lovely Tuesday morning. Got a potential drop happening today. We're just getting everything set up and ready to rock and roll. What we need to do is go here. How's it going, guys? It's bright and early on the West Coast. That's one reason why I would love to live on the East Coast. So I don't have to wake up so early, or just not go to bed. Right here. I'm just setting things up. Right there. Let's see if that works. Let's see if that works. Good. Alright, we are good. Let's change these. These should all work, I think. Night Hawk, what's going on, man? Good morning. What's good, brother? Sneaker Queen, good morning. What's going on, guys? Because these are all, I'm just gonna add. I'm gonna add those XYZ to the 825, and that should be fine, right? As long as they're 825, right? And you sent me those?
I did.
Shall we eat some breakfast? That's right. Are we gonna be feasting today? The rumor is no drop today. I know people don't like to hear that, but we will have to see, right? You know, rumors can be wrong. They've been wrong before. All right, so we need to get this. Heavy traffic already, and in the California, is it light in California, or is it still dark? Mike, what's going on, man? Late night, early morning. It's like we stay up till midnight to see if things are dropping, and then we're like, okay, we gotta go to bed now, you know, because just in case if something happens between that 12 and 12:30 mark, and then we go to sleep and try to get a couple hours of sleep. I woke up about 2 today, and then I started getting things ready around like 2:33. It's still dark, right? Yeah, it's still dark here too. That's what I need. Oh, where did you send those to my email?
Yeah, at Gmail.
Gmail. So go. Correct. You run through the short version of multiple items. It's just that. If it doesn't, then. Alright. Where are we? Did you send me, was that yesterday?
Yeah.
Where are you? How many did you send? Just 25?
50.
And you said you want to use the first 25?
You can do it. You can do it
All?
all. We'll have something in common.
Let's see here.
You updated the last person with some password for?
Yeah, they are good. Anybody pulling any downtowns lately? I've only seen I've only seen one rookie quarterback, the Zach Wilson. I pulled a Randy Moss. I saw it was a downtown, and then I was like, it's a Patriot, but I will take a Randy Moss. I'll take a Randy Moss. It's not Matt Jones, but it's still good. Add these here. Right. I'm the same way. If it's whatever person I'm getting out of packs, I'm like, I want this guy to be really good. Henry, Derrick Henry is a beast, and the Zach Wilson, yeah. If you do get that graded, because like we were looking at that, it looks pretty good, right, on that Zach Wilson. I already sold my Randy Moss. I wish I would have opened it a little bit sooner because those are going for like a couple $100, like 2 weeks before I got mine. But right. I will trade you my Randy Moss for the Zach Wilson, okay, or the Derrick Henry for the Zach Wilson. I like that trade if I'm getting the Zach Wilson. So we got that. So 25. So the only one. Let's see. Let me try this again.
Is Zach the kid with the girlfriend issue?
Yes, some people call him what? The MILF Hunter. Yeah, that one account is still locked out.
The DM me.
See, go here. So we're at 4:09 a.m. on the West Coast. They dropped super late last drop, right?
Yeah.
Are they gonna do that again?
Did you DM me?
I'm doing it right now. Let's see.
I'm good with
You
that.
good? Let me go back and check.
Make sure that there's no space.
Spaces are bad. We got select retail coming out. Like I knew that Panini wouldn't take a chance to make some money before whatever they're going to do in the next couple of years. You know. Still thinking about. Still no. I'll trade you my 89 Donruss King Griffey Jr. and a Rick Meyer rookie card, okay? I will throw in a Bledsoe, okay? Vic, what's going on, man? We are alive and well. We've been doing it. Getting back to YouTube, doing more live streams. Still not. Let me see. For that Zach, which level did you have? Did you put that in? Was that 100, 150? Because I'm pulling for you too. I just sent in a Zach Wilson as well. I'm hoping that the surface doesn't get me, but it's a nice little Zach Wilson. It's a nice little Zach Wilson. I sent in a Trey Lance disco. Only the 50. Yeah, it's not bad when they do upcharge you, or they might give you that 10 still and not charge you that extra money. I mean, that's what I always try to do. Because the last submission, there's a couple that were maybe a little over that $1,000 mark, but they didn't get me. So about 15 minutes in. Turnaround time has seemingly been good. Yeah, that last one was, I think, about 40 days. You know, that's not bad if you can get your cards back. I got no problem paying $50 if you can get your cards back in 30 to 45 days. It's like when you're waiting 6 months to a year, a lot of things can happen to that player. You know, in 30 days, especially right now, we still got a chance to get them where the season's still early. Get them back, get them up, selling them, trading them, or whatever you want to do with them. But, you know, waiting, even though it might have been a little bit cheaper, you know, waiting 12 months to 18 months, you get stuff back, you're like, why did I send this in? It's not even worth anything. Okay. Steven, what's going on? Like last week, we like, well, I know there was not going to be anything going on last week, so that's kind of, we go live when we think there's going to be a drop. Same thing like when the Tuesday before the last drop, we knew there was not going to be any drop, but we still were up. We're up every single day just in case. So yeah, and then we've been going live for Dutch auctions, which we got Optic 21-22 NBA coming up this week. We got the Optic NFL premium set, which starts out at $3,000. I think it goes down to $1,000. So yeah, that's kind of how we figured how to do it. When we know there's going to be a drop, or the week of. I mean, no one, I guess, really knows if things are going to drop, but I mean, Target kind of has been doing schedule every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. Hey, do you want to answer that?
I got it.
Okay. Patrick, good morning, man. Optic would be great. Some Prizm, anything megas would be great, right? Mega, mega, mega. Especially those Optic megas. It looks like they got numbered cards in those. The chance for auto. Well, I'm talking about just the Target ones, because what the Walmart ones have, they have what, just mem cards, but they both have number cards. Those number cards are going to be big. But are we going to see something today? Go here. I did it. Did that update? Did it update? Let's try that again. Come on, come on. Go again. What is going on? Alright, we're about to the third of the hour. I'd have to say probably what, I mean, last drop they waited to the very end. Are they going to do that again? So we're on the Prestige Blasters, hearing their numbered cards and autos. I haven't looked at the Prestige stuff, but I can pull it up here. I'm trying to think what they had last year. Like, Prestige is, known for their numbered cards, but I want to say last year the Blasters weren't. I don't think they had numbered cards, and it was in megas. I think those came. Let's see what we got last year. Let's see. I think it was only four packs, right? You get one auto, 4 packs per box, 10 cards per box, or 10 cards per pack. Now you got a lot of numbered cards in these. I'm not sure. I haven't picked up any Prestige product. I was looking at maybe getting a box of that H2 because it was cheap. Well, let me see. Let me pull it up. Prestige. Go here on my phone. We will have to see if Prestige has a mega this year. So let me see who has Prestige. I think Target does, right? I believe those are still in stock, right? Is it? I haven't really. I'm trying to think if I've opened any prestige this year.
No, just the megas last
Yeah, just the megas. Last year, they. I mean, I thought they were good because I pulled Jamar Chase out of 5, so I was like, these are awesome. And then I like them because of the number cards. Even if they are numbered to like 250 or like was it 299 or like they're high numbered, but I'll get my target account up. I should have this ready, right? Prestige football. Where are there? There they are. Let's see if you can see anything. I don't think you can. Does it say? Oh, I can't read that little. I'd have to see the back of the box. All I can see is Blaster exclusive diamond parallels, 11 packs, 6 cards per pack. That's what I remember last year, that the boxes were super heavy. Be better if they were in pro uniforms. I 100% agree. I opened a couple prestige blasters, both had a couple numbers. Okay, last year I can't remember if I hit. I just remember they were like a brick. They were a brick. They had so many cards in them. So at least we know there's numbered cards in those. But yeah, it'd be way better if they were in pro uniforms rather than college uniforms. It's always a downer. It's always a downer. Or college uniforms would be worth more, right? Oh, really? Okay. Okay. All right. I want to see what this draft class does. Who's gonna be the star that pulls this draft class out? Is going to be a wide receiver? Is going to be a quarterback? Can a defensive player, lead the way? I don't know. I don't know. Is Willis going to play? Is Pickett going to play? All right, let me get this in. I just wish that like the quarterbacks were picked a little bit sooner. I was hoping that the Seahawks would get Willis. I don't know why. I just wanted the Seahawks to pick a quarterback. And of course, they picked. Okay, let me see if this is gonna work. Nope. Yeah, it's still saying the same. But we are ready to go. All right, Target. Where are you? Are you gonna show up today? – 100. Trust no one. All right, we're getting to that halfway mark. Now, are those links? I want to say that those links are down, right? Like I'm thinking on Saturday night that was a mistake. Whoever put those links up, and everyone's going. I wish that they would have dropped, right? Because we would have feasted. We would have ate. But then you just put them up with some WWE Select. Like I honestly thought like WWE products was gonna be. I mean,
we should buy some selected.
We should.
Yeah.
We should. I just thought that like it was like such a hype for Prizm, and then just like you can buy a box of Prizm for like $400 now, of WWE. $400 for some WWE Prizm. I mean, I think what you get 2 autos, right? You get 2 autos, so for $400, get a Hulk Hogan.
I think there were people your age that were hyped about it, and then you guys were like, "Wait, man, this is fake."
Is it because it's fake? I mean, I got a. Who did I get? I I never showed this to anyone. I got a Dominic Mysterio out of a blaster numbered to 10. Has anyone ever even heard of this guy?
I don't follow
When
it.
I saw this, I was like, I'm just gonna show you guys the camera. Like, this was my big hit out of a Prizm blaster. I I take it he's probably related to Rey Mysterio, right? Right. Okay, Rey Mysterio's son. But I was like, okay. I mean, it's still cool. It's auto, but it would have been cooler to get Stone Cold or someone like that, Hulk Hogan, out of 10.
But you did buy one at Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah, I bought one at 199, and I think I got the Ultimate Warrior out of 99, which those are pretty cool looking cards. I mean, I don't really follow wrestling as much. I watch all the shoot interviews on YouTube. I like watching all that stuff. I still have all my what do you call the action figures? We're not going to call them dolls, guys. But and I got my wrestling ring somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but all right, we're halfway there.
Where are you?
I'm at 830.
I can't get all this stuff.
How about? Let me see. Do you have? Let me send you this one. The purifier breaks. The question is his son any good? Because I don't really watch wrestling. I mean, a little bit, but like that Ric Flair match, like he's 73 in the ring. That was crazy.
Oh, was that recent?
Yeah, that was like last week. Let's see what prestige NFL Blast is. Let's see who we got.
Did that one just come up?
What's that?
The one that you sent me?
No, that's another one.
I have whatever's on the form.
Oh, you do? Okay, let me
I'll send it to you.
check. Using him to build him up after CM Punk left. Yeah, it's been a while since I've, like, I'm always kind of watching, but I'm not watching. Like, I like the 80s, 90s. CM Punk was pretty cool. But yeah, I'll probably stop watching in the early 90s. You sent that? Well, I hope he becomes a big star because I got his auto. Well,
That is an auto?
it's auto 7 out of 10. I mean, I'll probably sell it before he becomes big for like $5 or something, right? I mean, I've just had it sitting here in commons. All right, we're at 729. Vince is gone. He's got some big 80s investment. Was 100% the best. I totally agree. Back in the day with like Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, like I used to go to like all the matches when they'd come up to the Northwest. We'd go see them either at like the Key Arena, the Kingdom, or the Tacoma Dome. Yeah, And even just looking back, even though I got out of wrestling a little bit sooner before like the Attitude Era, like watching some of that stuff now, or just watching the stuff that went on, I mean, that was pretty epic too, if you really look at it. And like the WCW and WWF wars, or the Monday Night Raw war, that was fun to watch. Nothing, nada. Anyone going to go for that 21-22 first off the line Optic box coming up this week? I think it's starting out at what? What is it starting out at? Was it 1,500? 1,500 down to 500 Dutch auction. 4 cards per pack, 20 packs per box. I like Optic because you get so many packs, even though there are only 4 cards per pack. 1 auto, 19 inserts, parallels, 1 base purple star, first off the line, or base rated rookie purple stars, first off the line, numbered to 13 per box. I know these were pre-orders were going for. I mean, this was like a couple weeks ago on Midwest was $500 for just a regular hobby Optic box, but now they've bumped them up to about $750. Would have been a pretty good deal to get one for $5. Definitely gonna be interested to see how low that goes. Does it get down to that 500 mark? Does it, or does it stay? Does it sell at around like 900 to 700, somewhere in there, kind of right where pre-orders are at? So we're tiptoeing. We're slowly tiptoeing to that 5 a.m. Did anyone in here score any Optic Fanatic blasters? I unfortunately did not get. I did not. I'm gonna check my email, even though I know no more emails are supposed to be going out, but I did not score no blasters. I struck out. You could get 8 of those. They're around like 16 to 17,000 in stock. That is not a lot. Joe, you got 8? That's awesome. that's super cool. Definitely want to see what those look like. I didn't. Yeah. Fanatics and I are not on good terms. You know, I got a Fanatics email, but it wasn't for. It was for I think it was for they were saying my Chronicle. Of course, I got the Chronicle ones, the Chronicle Fanatics. But if I had a choice, would I rather? I know Megas haven't dropped, but I mean that's the one that you want, right? So, trying to find out what's the secret sauce to get in. It doesn't seem like, I don't know if loading up on accounts is working. I don't know, just doing one works. I think it is. They're doing pretty random. At the same time, can we really trust them? Are they really just randomly doing a raffle, or because we can't see that on our side. Is it the same people getting the product every single time? Is it? I mean, if there really is only 16K, under 20K in the blaster, that's not a lot at max. You're looking at what, 2,000 orders. It's not a lot. 6 of the Prizm Megas. Okay, that's cool. Did you open those? What was the Fanatics exclusive in those? I got 8 of the Prizm blasters, and I didn't even think, and those came super late too. They just showed up. I didn't get an email. I don't even know what account it hit, but all of a sudden, like a month later, I get a box of 8. I think it was 6 or 8 Prizm Fanatic blasters, and I was like, where did these come from? I checked all my accounts. I mean, it was shipped to me, so I had to have done it right. So, but I was like, man, a month later getting these, so maybe that will happen again. You're 3 out of 9. 3 out of 9 is not bad. I was doing really, really well at the very beginning, and they really cut down on multiple accounts, because I was doing a lot of accounts, but I was hitting 2 to 4 orders. I think the best I did was I got 5 orders of the Mosaic Megas, so I got like 15 of those. But after that drop, I wasn't hitting anything until the Prizm blasters, and then nothing else. But it was like at the very beginning, you could put in, I was seeing people putting in multiple, not just multiple, 100 accounts, and they were hitting on 25 of them. But now I don't think that it's working as much, even though I saw someone was saying that someone checked out 130 orders. It is possible. It just would take a lot of resources, and you need a lot of accounts. Almost like what especially with how much stock there is, you just need a lot of resources, I think, if you hit 130 orders. And you're talking about probably, you'd have to submit in the thousands, I would think, accounts to get those hit. And for Fanatics not to pick that up, I think it'd be really hard to do. It is possible. It definitely is possible. Nope, kept them sealed. Can't remember. I stuck in the closet. Probably better that way, especially we go into this next year, 2022. If no one jumps out of this draft class, we got some of this sealed wax from 2020 to 2021. We know there's some quarterbacks in there. People are going to want to open this stuff up, right? So I think that's smart. Hold it, and then in a year, especially next year or this season, we get one of these quarterbacks who's pumping in first place, maybe a Trey Lance. I could definitely see people going to want to open that stuff. 2021 to the moon. That's right. I think it's smart, 2020 and 2021, if you're holding the right stuff, it's going to go up. And of course, once stuff gets out of retail and things start popping up, of course, I think once we get into 2022, we're still gonna want to collect this stuff. We're gonna see a player who's gonna be hitting. It's just, since everything's quarterback heavy based when it comes to value of cards. I know I will keep buying 2022 cards. I already have started buying those. But it seems like the megas or anything that has autos or a chance of autos, I think are going to be big. You already see rookie and stars are 180 now. Absolutes 160, 170. Prestige, I think, is around 100, give or take. Well, I'm trying to think. And this is low end stuff, right? It's not like it's not Prizm or Optic. And a lot of times the low end stuff, right, has better pull rates, better stuff that you can get out of them. Just so many great offensive players in the last. Right, yeah, like just boom of quarterbacks. And then on top of it, you got, even though they're still young, but it seems they are showing like, hey, I'm gonna, like, Joe Burrow makes it to the Super Bowl. I think Herbert's gonna, and the Chargers are gonna be a team to, in that West Division. Like, I think they're gonna be the front runners. Trey Lance, I think he's gonna be killing it. I mean, I was hoping for more quarterbacks in the first round, because just think, if they were in the first round, there'd be more hype around them. I mean, maybe Willis or Ryder or one of these quarterbacks will be a Russell Wilson from the third round. Because remember what Russell Wilson, he gets drafted. Seattle signs Matt Flynn to a $27 million deal, and then he never plays, and Russell Wilson takes a starting position. That was awesome. And now who do we got? We got Geno Smith, or I'm talking like I am a Seahawk. Like, who do we got? Hey, Pete. Let me call Pete right now. Let's see. What is this? Okay. Let me fix that. Maybe that's what I should do. See. Yeah, I'm still at 8:30 when it comes to cookies. We are at.
I'm back up to 8:07, but KSR can't be up because it takes it down.
What do you mean? Are you saying like if? Oh.
To minimize
I wonder if I minimize it, what happens? Because I got it up and it's working. And that's, I'm not even doing this one. Let me see. I should have get up to like 1,000.
Yeah.
Sports card boxes. So let's see what's on Target. They got Chronicle draft picks. Bowman Megas are still up. I had a lot of fun opening those. You know, the Bowman, the fat packs from Lids, I've opened like 10 packs from there, and I've got no numbered cards out of those, no color, no autos. I don't even know if you can get them. And one of the packs, do I have it over here still? I think I took it out. But they sold me an open pack at Lids, and then I call them up and I say, I'm like, did you know you sold me an open pack? And his response was, yes, I thought it was weird you wanted an open pack. I thought you opened it. I said, what? I said, I'm like, I didn't. Why would I want to open pack? And I'm like, well, can I return it? He said, well, no, you can't return it. And I'm like, but you sold me, like, I didn't even go, like, I wasn't my hassle because I have had issues with them before. And that took like a month to.
Because you just grabbed them.
I just grabbed them. Because I went there, I can't remember why I went there, but I'm like, oh, let me grab a Bowman pack, you know, because the.
You need to go. You went to go make a friend.
Oh, okay, and then the first time I went there, what happened? I was getting a box of cards, and then they said my transaction didn't go through, and then they had to hold the box, and I'm like. That was a fiasco with them, and they still, I mean, they fixed it, but anyways. But from Target, the Bowman Megas have been pretty good. I got that George Valera out of 25, Brian Acuna auto, Julio Rodriguez I think to 150. I'm sending all those in. I just wish it said. I wish for. The rookies of like Bobby Witt and Julio, since they started out the season, I just wish Topps would have put rookie on a lot of their cards. It would have been better, but I guess because now, like, what is we're halfway through the season, and now the stuff that's coming up now, you're getting those rookie cards. So does that mean next year those guys aren't going to have rookie cards in 2023? I mean, Julio hasn't even been playing, right? Is he still out? I'm telling you, he shouldn't have. He shouldn't have done the home run derby. When I saw him just hitting home runs after home run, I'm like, this is gonna impact him for the second half. Is he still out? Update. This is July 31st. Or is he back in the lineup? I haven't been following the Mariners. Was hit by a pitch in the right wrist area and exited the game. That's 3 weeks ago. But when is he coming back? I mean, this is from 3 weeks ago. We're at 446. Is it going to be another late time drop? Julio Rodriguez avoided major injury. But how's he been playing? I haven't even looked. Okay, so that was 2 weeks ago, so he is back. Let's see. How has he been doing since then? That was 1 week ago. But they're still in second place. No, he's back. How has he been doing? I mean, that when I was up in Seattle this last time, the one game I want to go see, the game is sold out. I'm thinking we're in Seattle, they haven't been doing anything, and then what? They get on a 14-game winning streak, and the one game that I think that's the only game they've sold out except their season opener. But I did just get this right here. This is a Julio auto. Now he used to sign his auto like his full name, so this is why I picked it up, and I thought it was a pretty good deal. But this is Bowman first, but I thought this was pretty cool. He's gonna make the Mariners come back, right? Oh, that is very glary because I have this on. Let me see if I take this off. Like this, I bought this on an auction, and I honestly didn't think I was gonna win, and I did. So I was like, okay. Let me see if that's better. But that's like his full name. Like I've seen where he's had, because he has another last name. So I've seen where he's put his middle name, and his two last names. On this one here, he only has his first, middle, and last name Rodriguez. I think these are going to be worth money. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Where we're at 449. Do we all quit? Do we all go back to bed? There's gonna be no drop today. Who's in first place? The Houston Astros. Guys, just win. All right, we got 10 minutes. Get down to the nitty gritty. See anything else? I wonder if these Optic premium sets, are they going to be worth it? The thing is, last year they were to $199. I should show this, but I need to set that up. Go back to does Optic have a price, or Select? They don't. I mean, Select Hobby has gone up so much. I wonder what they're selling on eBay right now. $16. NFL Hobby Box. Yeah, all the online retailers have raised their prices since the first off the line last week. You're looking at like $1,500 to $1,700 right now. But let's see what. Oh, this one here only went up to auction at $1,000. That wouldn't be bad to pick that up. First off the line, $2,600. $1,700 for a hobby box. $1,800. Expensive. Let's go to highest first. Whoa, that's a sweet card, Robert. Numbered to 3. Oh man, oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, that's a low number. Are you gonna get it graded, or is it in that kind of shape to get graded? I mean, what does that go for? I mean, J Rod's pulling his weight. We just need on the way already. That's awesome, man. Hopefully that's gonna be a 10, man. What are those going for? I mean, you think J Rod's number to 3? That has to be a pretty penny. Even, I mean, double auto. That's I mean, that is what you want. Let me see. Let's see if I can find that on here. I mean, these are going for a pretty penny. This is numbered to 25. Someone's selling it for what, 1,200? That's a sweet looking card. We just gotta see is Jared gonna start pulling his weight? But I'd still take the card. Number to 3, J-Rod. $4.55. Is it gonna be another? Is Target gonna surprise us? I honestly didn't think there was gonna be a drop today. That's what I heard last night. No drop. Gonna make us wait. Right? Is he gonna pull his weight? But still, you still got J-Rod on there. I mean, J-Rod's been, man. He's getting people excited in Seattle again, which is cool. Seattle's been rough. It's been rough. We haven't been to the playoffs for what, 20 something years, since the last time in like 2002 when they won 116 games and then they lose in the first round. Is he still down in AAA? Or is he back up? Man, is he playing? It's showing his batting average 124. It's not doing good, man. 4 homers, 12 RBIs. But isn't every time he goes back to the minors he kills it, and then he comes back to the pros and he's only had what? Okay, so yeah, he is back up, but he's not. He is a lot of strikeouts. 1, 2. He hasn't played in, so he might be back down. It looks like the last game he played was 8-10. 2 strikeouts. 8-9, 2 strikeouts. 8-8 didn't play. 8-7 strikeout. 8-6 strikeout. He is whiffing. Well, hopefully he comes back. We got 2 minutes. Getting down to the nitty gritty. You'll make us wake up again and again. I guess the cool thing, if they drop early in the week, then it's over with. But then it's like there's nothing to look forward to in the morning for drops. So I guess it's a catch-22. Would you rather have it drop on a Tuesday or wait till Thursday, Friday? I like to get them over with. I mean, I still get up at this time every single day. So we got 1 minute. Is Target gonna do it? And of course, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It's supposed to help me out and somehow. If not, that's cool too. But yeah, it's fun to hang out with everyone, talk shop. The Dutch auction is when? That is That Optic Dutch auction is, what is it, on Thursday or Friday? The 25th. So yeah, on the 25th. Why does it say that? Yeah, the 25th. I'll be going live at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're just gonna be talking shop, watching Optic 21-22 NBA Dutch auction to see where it's gonna sell out at. Where would be a good entry point if you were going for this? I mean, if we can get it at the right price, I'll definitely pick one of these up. Thanks, Robert. I love talking sports cards. I just love talking sports too, even if I'm following it or not, or kind of following it. You know, I am from Seattle, so I lightly follow. I mean, I follow them, but I'm a bigger football fan. It might be because the Seattle Mariners have not been good, so maybe I'm a fair weather fan. Hey, thanks, Mike. Thank you. Get that Zach Wilson graded, unless you want to trade. I don't have that downtown, but I'll trade you this Dominic Mysterio for that Zach Wilson downtown. Okay, he's supposed to be a superstar. This guy. You're thinking. I gotcha. That offer is up. There's no time frame on that. Okay. I'll even throw in this Tupac card right here. Okay. All right. Oh, it's not even a real Yo MTV rap. Someone made this, but it looks pretty cool. Okay.
Is it still no?
Still no. I'm telling you, man. That Tupac's numbered to 50. Alright, probably give it a couple more minutes. Let's see. Opened some packs yesterday. I got nada. Throw in the Biggie too. I don't got a Biggie. I got a Jay-Z card. Where's the Jay-Z card at? Is it over here somewhere? I know I got a Jay-Z card in here. Let me see if I can find this Jay-Z card. I mean, those Jay-Z autograph cards were going for big money like a year ago. Like, those were, I think one went for like 100,000. I mean, that was like a PSA 10, I think. Like, those came out in what? When did those come out? Was that 2008? Those rapper cards came out. Then you had the Yo MTV Rap that came out. This is a fake Yo MTV Rap. I bought it thinking it was, because I'm like, I never knew Tupac was in that. And then it's some. Oh man, dude, it's not over until it's over, man. That, and he threw that unorthodox, that he threw a 210, which you usually don't throw that. You're usually going to set up with like a 1 or a 1-3-10. He throws it, he ducks his head, and just boom. I am glad that Usman got knocked out, actually. I'm glad he got knocked out. What? Everyone else was, I don't know. I mean, good for him. I mean, that's the thing, is you don't know. You got to keep fighting until the bell. Like, we were watching that. It was 3-1, and boom. Yeah, I'm always stoked when I see a underdog win. Only takes one hit, right? One hit, man. One mistake, and it's over. I'm pulling for Nate Diaz in that fight too. I'm gonna put some money on him. I mean, he's a big underdog. Isn't he like plus 6 to 800 right now? I haven't checked, but I mean, it was there. It's probably a lot lower now. But even though he's probably going to get dominated, who is Connor? Connor was saying that he would like to fight Usman. Who else was he? He was saying, I mean, Usman, because he was saying, well, Usman, he doesn't have a good ground game. He has no submission, so I'll be okay. But he can keep you on the ground, Connor. I mean, that's the only. I don't know where this Jay-Z. I do have a Jay-Z card. I know I do. So I was just looking at it. I might have put it somewhere. Tyson versus Paul. Man. Isn't what's that cat's name? Andrew Tate and Paul want to fight? I wouldn't mind seeing that. Are you talking about Mike Tyson? I mean, Mike Tyson. If you're talking, or are you talking about? I mean, if you're talking about tight, man, he's still the real deal, man. And I don't think a lot of those Paul fights with both of them, I just find them suspect. Are they real? Are they real fights? Are they, if they're just exhibitions? Or I mean, I could just be totally wrong with that too. Maybe I don't have them over here. I think they're over on my other table. Are they over here? Where are you, Jay-Z? Mike Tyson, because in that fight against Roy Jones Jr., like Mike Tyson was going for it, and Roy Jones Jr., I think he thought this was going to be like for fun, and he was hugging too much, and I honestly think Mike Tyson hurt him, and I think that draw was, I think they probably disagreed to it, like, hey, it was going to be a draw, because I think Tyson won that fight. I mean, he was being the aggressor. He was throwing those body shots, and Roy Jones Jr. just kept hugging. He just like hugging the whole round. I mean, against either of those Paul brothers, like just get a real fighter in there. Like Jake Paul really hasn't fought a boxer. He fought Ben Askren, but like his stand-up is terrible. He always almost gets his butt kicked, and then he'll take you down, or he does get his butt kicked, right? Tyson Woodley, he's still not really a boxer. He's a Division I wrestler, and that first fight, he didn't do anything for the first couple of rounds, which that's why it's just like, what are you doing? And then that second fight just looked like that punch was like, I just thought it was fake. Good for them making some money, but he needs to fight a real boxer or someone like Nate Diaz would be a great fight, because Nate Diaz is going to go in there and try to beat him up. Tyson, another one, like Tyson's not going to. Right, where he let's see, because he is right-handed, right? So I'm trying to think, because I'm left-handed. So he kind of did like a thing like this here, and then you see him like closing his eyes to see the punch, and then he brings his hand down, and then he gets hit. I'm not saying the punch wasn't the punch was real. It just was like, if you knew a punch was coming, I mean, he did fake the body, but like it almost like he knew it. I don't know, right? I mean, I could be totally off. But with him, like, I just thought if Woodley was really, like, he would have came out in the first couple of rounds and really gave it to him in that first round, not just like fill him out. Tyson was going at Jones 100%. He was pissed when it was a draw. Right. Yeah, the Paul fight, and if Tyson, like, you could see, like, when they were doing the interviews, like Tyson could talk, and you got Jones over here. He like you could tell something was wrong with his body, and he could barely talk. And he wanted to get back to the locker room. He was probably hurting. He was like, "Man, Mike, why did you do this to me?" And then the Floyd Logan Paul fight. Now there was a spot in there where Floyd hits Logan Paul, and you see Logan Paul start to fall, and then Floyd picks him up like this here and kind of like lifts him up to get his feet back under him, and then he's like, okay, but if you wouldn't do that, if you hit him, you would hit him again, bomb, until he goes down. You wouldn't wrap up, because Floyd wouldn't wrap up, and I thought that was a flash knockout too. I mean, I've watched it multiple times. I mean, you're talking about big money, these big fights, they're exhibitions, so like with the contracts, we really don't know, you know, if we're talking about millions, or weren't those guys supposed to be making like 25, 50 million? And Floyd's supposed to be the best. Do you really think he's going to have a problem with someone who has a wrestling background and has been training for a couple of years? It was kind of like I wouldn't say the Floyd McGregor fight was fixed, because it looked like McGregor was going in there to actually fight, but he just didn't look like a boxer. And then Floyd actually went around in Las Vegas before the fight and went to all these casinos and was betting the max. I think it was like $250,000 on himself to win in the 10th to 12th round, I think. So if he's betting on I'm gonna win in these rounds, he was, you know, just waiting till, you know, McGregor to tire himself out, and then he just, you know, put it to him. Like McGregor, he's throwing hammer fists. Well, I swear the only one that saw Floyd keep Paul. Right? Did you see that too? Like I saw, I was like, oh man, because you wouldn't do that, right? Especially if you know you clock someone good, you're gonna follow up with that. You're like a combination, right? And you're gonna try to put him down. So we're at. I'll stay on a couple more minutes. A couple more minutes. But yeah, that the Cosmat Nick Diaz fight. I'm super stoked about that. What are those odds, by the way? Diaz versus Cosmat odds. I know Cosmat is a heavy favorite, but if you go into the late rounds, like as long as Diaz doesn't get cut open, right? That's the Diaz problems with all their scar tissue around their eyes. It always looks like they're losing a lot more when they're not, and I think that impacts them a lot when their face is just bloody and everyone's going, "Oh my God!" It looks like he's getting murdered. When like they're both like, "Well, I'm still breathing. Let's keep fighting." Like in the fight where he fought Masvidal, you know, they stopped the fight. Now, if they get into those later rounds, I think Masvidal is going to have an issue with Diaz. It's not like Nate Diaz, but I love him now. Those guys are cool dudes. Those brothers, you know, like they keep it real. They all they know is fighting. Like they're the real deal. They'll fight anyone, anytime. And it seems like they're cool, chill dudes that, you know, if you don't got a problem with them, they're not gonna have a problem with you, and they'll want to hang out. Now I'm not. This was odds July 21st. You're looking at, so they could have changed. Minus 1,600 for Cosma and plus 800. Yeah, I wouldn't mind putting $100 on Diaz. Let me see. Because he has a chance. He definitely has a chance. Let me see if I can find newer odds. Where's Vegas? We'll go to Vegas Insider. But of course, you know, UFC and Dana White want to feed him to a killer. But, you know, I mean, he has a chance. See, Vegas odds. Odd Shark. Where's Vegas? Minus 1,500. Plus 800. So it's probably around, I think as we get closer to the fight, it's going to be in that 600 to 800 for Diaz. I mean, I haven't been really following betting super closely. But to take a C note and turn it into $800, I hope he wins too. I'm a big fan of those guys. So where are we at? 516. I honestly don't think we are seeing anything today. So we will do it. We will do it tomorrow. Stop all these. It's not enabled. Boom, 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 boom. We'll give it 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes. Yeah, that's going to be a great fight. I couldn't find that Jay-Z card. I think it's over there somewhere. But I do have it. I think it's like numbered. I think it's numbered. I think it's a numbered Jay-Z. A numbered Jay-Z card. Which is probably worth like $50. It's not worth anything, I don't think. Do. Oh, thanks, MVP Cardinal. Fanatics Chronicles. Are those the exclusives or? I mean, Chronicles is a fun rip, right? With their Prizm Black. Man, I love. Like, I haven't opened any yet this year. But yeah, searching for those. Do you have the link in MVP? It's surprising that I wonder if just not a lot of people signed up for that raffle. Where are you, Fanatics? Fanatics, where are you? Now what would be great is if we see Optic blasters go up in a couple days. But yes, since they are exclusive, I mean, and aren't they the same price, or are they $5 more? Fanatics, okay, there you are. Or 25 right now? Okay. Yeah, they are up. They are. Sweet. If you can, it says someone checked out. Let's see. Got this to the cot. Yeah, definitely fun to open. With all the rookies. With all the rookies. Well, that's cool. That is cool. They are on there. I'm gonna end this stream, but I want to say thanks for hanging out. It's been super fun talking sports cards, boxing, MMA, baseball. We're just talking sports. Like, I like that. Just sports. It doesn't have to be about sports cards, but the two go hand in hand. They go hand in hand. We'll be doing this tomorrow. Like I said, we're going to be going live for the Dutch auction on Panini. Those are fun to see where it sells out at. And we are Matrix Sports Cards. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you would like. If not, that's cool too. We'll see you here tomorrow, and we'll talk to you guys later. All right. You guys have a good day.